Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jemima. Jemima means dove, beautiful. So I'm happy to have this opportunity to have this conversation with you today. You're welcome. Take a seat, get a glass of wine, water, put your leg on that pillow, and let's get into the video. Anyway, so if you've not watched my previous video where I spoke about thinking wealth, making baby steps, I think you should go back and watch it because this is a continuation of that video. So, hmm. So that video we spoke about some money beliefs and the wholesome one and unwholesome one that you have to get rid of. And then we ask ourselves certain questions. So now going into really what I wanted to discuss, I mentioned earlier that in 2020, early this year, I spoke about my 2021 financial goal and how I was able to attain it. I posted it on my WhatsApp status, and a lot of people were like, they really wanted to know. Initially, I thought I would organize a class where I'll bring them in. But secondly, I thought of it. I said, okay, why don't I put it on YouTube so that everybody else will also get advantage of this thing that I've learned. So that's what I'm putting here on YouTube as a video. Okay, so how I achieved my 2021 financial goal. Just let me let you know that I love money. When you talk about money, I'm very much excited and I really love to make money. But it's been a struggle, it's been a journey to take on. Let me give you a backstory of me if you've not watched my previous videos. So from national service, if you're a Ghanaian, you understand this process very well. From national service, I went straight to do my masters. Thankfully, I got a 50% scholarship to read my masters, but the other 50% was to be borne by myself and with the help of my parents. I had to give my parents a quota, which was basically like I think 10% of the rest of the 50%. So I had to do the 40% myself. Thankfully, while I did my national service, I was able to save. So I had a little bit of money. So I used that money which I'd invested. I had to close all my investments and use everything to pay, leaving me to zero in my bank account. So national service straight into my master's program. I read my master's program completed in 2020. Alongside, I was doing this virtual job, I should say, executive assistant of a professor. I wasn't earning much. I was earning small money, very peanut, something just to get by. But because I was studying, I couldn't push myself to do so much. So I said it was just a process. 2020, I graduated from my master's degree and I started looking for a job. Whilst I was still working in this job role, thankfully my boss increased my salary, and though the increment wasn't, something I could still save, thankfully again she increased it. So there was some increment within 3 months. I shot like three times of what she was giving me, which was so good, and I'm grateful to her because without that I don't know where I would have been. Thank you so much if you ever watch this video. I'm grateful to you. So then I started saving. Then I went to the bank to look for an investment opportunity. And earlier, when I was doing my national service, one of my investment that I closed down to pay my school fees was um Stanbic Stanlib investment. So the Stanlib investment is a Stanbic Bank. Those who know Stanbic Bank. I got to know of it and I went to save my money there. And it was a good investment because the returns within a short period was better than what I was doing in the other bank. I won't mention it. So I'll mention it Stanley because it was good. So you can go and try it. But the other one, I won't mention it. Yeah. So I had to close all that, but I realized it was good. So I had these two options, whether to go to Stanley or Stanbic Bank or to go to Data Bank. So I had been sent on an errand and I realized that I was close by a GT bank, which I could access Data Bank over there. So I went to Data Bank and I really had a conversation. I'm like, okay, let me try Data Bank. Let me start with Data Bank. when I'm going, as I'm going, I'll move the rest, or I'll continue as Stanley, or I'll combine the two. So that was my initial plan of, my savings. So this was, I think, late 2021. But and the plan was that I was going to save 20% using the Pareto index. I don't know if you've heard of that, where you 50% are for your needs, 30% for your wants, and 20% for savings. I don't know if you know that. So yes, I used that. So I was saving 20% of my then stipend or salary into the investment account. And I realized that it was woefully inadequate, because that was a lot of small money. Because if I was saving that, I wouldn't have been able to even achieve my 2021 goal. Then 2021, I started looking for more opportunities to earn more money, because that money that was being given wasn't so like keeping me up. But it was something that I could just save the 20% and be happy, because I was still helping home and then supporting myself. Do you understand? And I think I was a little bit living frivolously, because I could have, pinched myself more and done that, but I didn't do that. I'm not blaming anybody. So I decided to get so much serious in 2021 about my savings and investment. So I increased the 20% to, I think, 40%. And thankfully, I looked for other opportunities to get money, and I got a little bit money. So then I started saving in 2021. To be honest, my I became very serious in August, June, July, August 2021, when I started saving a lot of money, and that one, it was a lot of money. So just to let you know, if your goal, whatever your goal is, you will need to apply certain things. That's what I'm going to talk about today. You need to apply certain things. A lot of discipline. To be honest, this year I have slacked, but I am ready in this last quarter to do it. And I feel like I'm more like a last minute person when it comes to my savings. So if I decide to, let's say, by 2022, ending of 20, I should reach a goal of like doubling that money that I made 2021, then I have woefully like less 4 months to do that. But I feel like I can do that if I'm so serious. But I'm just letting you know how I reached my 2021 goal. And I'm ready to, take the last quarter by the horn. So, discipline. We are going to get disciplined. The truth of the matter is that never save after spending. Never. Rule one, be disciplined. Two, never save after spending. Save before spending. So as soon as your money comes, before your money comes, you know the amount of money you're going to get in the month. Do you understand? And you quickly put it in your mind that, okay, I'm going to put, let's say, 1,000 cedis in this account, and that is it. Don't go behind yourself and not do that. 1,000 cedis. So as soon as the money you are paid, quickly take the 1,000 cedis and put it into your investment account or savings account. Quickly do that before you start spending. Do that first of all. Save before you spend. Because if you decide to spend after saving, you will be left with nothing. Because see, the troubles of this world, the expectations, the demands of this world are going to come. They are there, they are plenty. So if you do not put money aside, they will come and then they'll make you feel like that money that you are supposed to put aside, it has an immediate need, by which hook and crook, if you do not, you know, um do it, you are going to lose. But that's not the truth. No one will die in most circumstances. So save before you spend. Secondly, I said that you should save it into an investment. Have an account that you cannot go and withdraw the money just today. For instance, in my data bank account, I have two. One, all of them, when you request for money, it will take, I think, 24 hours or is it 72 hours before the money is paid. And for instance, that is during the weekdays. Okay, it has to take, okay, no, 2 working days, yeah, or 1 working day before you get the money. I need to get those right. And so If I need the money right now, it doesn't just fall into like as soon as I withdraw it falls into my account. No, have an account that there's like a pause for you to think, do I even really need that money? Have that kind of savings account, not that amount, not the account that you can just walk into the bank and withdraw the money or sit on your phone and then or the laptop or computer and do it. Have the account that you cannot easily withdraw money. Yeah. Three, the account. Four, increase your source of income. To be honest, your salary may not be enough. In fact, me, my salary, it is not enough. It is, I always say, my salary is not enough. Have a second source of income. During the weekend, you can do certain things. You can help people, and they are going to, you know, go give you some money. You can maybe during the night can be proofreading, transcribing things for people, and they're going to get you a source of income depending on your job. There's some of you, your job allows you to do other business like sell thrift clothes, shea butter, hair, makeup, learn how to do makeup. During the weekends, people will be booking you weddings and all that. Have a second source of income. I always say it, and a lot of people always ask me, what do I have to do? What do I have to do? In my next video, I'm going to teach you certain things that you have to do, other sources of income that you can do to have. So for me to be able to reach my 2021 goal, I had a second source of income. Yeah, a second source of income. Increase your source of income. I'm always about multiple source of income because, to be honest, the demands of this life, it's a lot. Adulthood demand is a lot. So you need to be very prudent in terms of your source of income, especially if what your regular source of income is woefully inadequate. So you have to have a second source of income. Do something, okay? And then fifth, which is not the last, but the fifth on my list, is really have a goal and understand your why. Because, brethren, if you do not have a goal and understand your why, you will not stay on course. You will not be disciplined. You will not be motivated to continue to do what you have to do. Know your why and have a goal. This is the fifth one that I'm going to share with you. So let me get into the figures. I decided to save a 10,000 Ghana cedis by end of 2021. And like I said, I didn't begin early the year because I wasn't earning enough money to me to be able to save that amount of money. I had other responsibilities apart from myself. I was supporting home and paying tithes and all that. So by the time you deduct all these other expenses, you may be left with just a little. And the honest truth is that you will be tempted to spend it because it's little. And so I had to save 10,000 Ghana cedis. I started in August, or April, June, July, but I started late. So, and I decided to have a second source of income. So at the end of the month, my second source of income, I don't touch it. It went straight into my savings account. And that savings account, I couldn't withdraw easily. That meant that if I needed to withdraw, I had to um make the request. It takes a whole, more than 24 hours for the money to come. And a family issue happened. So it meant that I had to even withdraw the money I had saved to, attend to it. It was an emergent one. That is why I couldn't achieve my goal by the end of 2021. So I still kept on and I said, I need to reach this goal. I need to fulfill this goal. So January, February, I did it and I hit it. That is how I was able to survive 10K savings. 2022, we need to also get to another 10K in addition to what we already had. So we are on it. We've saved a little, but we have to do it. So I want you to be on it. Have a budget, have a goal, stay motivated, stay on course, be disciplined, have that investment account, and then let's get into making baby steps to wealth creation. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Share with your friends and then don't be selfish. Like the video and subscribe. Thank you so much and see you in the next video. Bye.